I don't need no unplugged in.
Yeah, I know.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between
I
the
thought you. I didn't know what time you were
Cincinnati
working
Reds
today,
and the
what time you'd be
Chicago
online.
Cubs.
So.
It's Cubs baseball next
Okay.
on the show.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Nice.
Lincoln Cole will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in, Gerald Hager, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Gerald.
All right. You gonna be on when you get home then, or?
It's to first, reined in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now in the box.
No, I'm not even on right now. I'm just playing baseball.
Fully in effect these days.
Trying to finish up this series.
In on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
So, you see Joshua start a new group chat.
So it's a two-run shot to right center.
Instead of just trying to add me to that one, he makes a new one.
At an alarming rate as the Cubs are
I said instead of just adding me to the one you guys already have, he just makes a new one. Does that make any sense?
Bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Leading off the inning, Bob Harmons, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
What?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He's on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season.
All right. All right. Bye-bye.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. He's right there. Throw on to first. Two gone. Into the box now, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 0-1 on its way. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Go hard.
And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Now at the plate, Brennan Davis, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Stand up right here.
Liner in there for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Digging in, Eddie James. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Malone is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Cubbies with their 90th win, best in the division. Lincoln Cole records his 14th winning decision of the season. Bob Harms was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeff Fisher is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting second.
So stepping in, Noelvi Marte, as he'll get his first in this one. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. The second for 1, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe. Now at the plate, Eddie James. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the Triple Crown, hitting well.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
And he pops it up.
You're going.
And no one can get there as it falls. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
At the plate, Gabriel Arias. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning.
Arias.
Now both runners on the move. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Stepping up now, Eddie James. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie James, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Standing in, Noelvi Marte, and their runners at the corners now.
Noelvi Marte.
Up to first baseline. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
And he is in there. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Grounded weakly toward third, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Eddie James, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Oh, 1, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
You're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Brennan Davis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Runner breaks for third. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. A throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More from the...
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Cubs with a big 17-hit attack. Enrique Espinoza wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Jackson Rutledge gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Digging in, Eddie James, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Not sure this guy really has a legit shot at winning the Triple Crown. He's not in the top 5 in home runs, but he certainly has had a rock-solid season.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Throw won't get him.
Go get it out of the ocean.
So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Batting 4.
So coming to the plate, Brennan Davis. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. One left for the... Striding in, Daniel Espino.
The pitcher, number 15.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Bottom of the inning now. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eddie James.
First baseman, Eddie James.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. Settling in now, Brennan Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 1-2. He's running. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Ready for another chance? Ramon Ochoa.
The left fielder. Ramon.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs. Leading off the inning, Eddie James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Jose Gutierrez. Drop down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Eddie James. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Boy, talk about having a day, Gabriel. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Now a ball lined toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not.
Digging in now, Eddie James, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Here comes the first pitch. Three runs already home here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, we're patient up there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gutierrez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a big moment in the ball game here. Ramon Ochoa as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. The set and the 1-2 first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. 3 left for Cincinnati. Our score holds at. Now to the plate, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to it. Ready now, Eddie James. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Come on,
And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? The relay throw, and they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Chicago used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Corey Eddy earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.